Good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing today? Did you have a good July 4th weekend? I got to see some fireworks. Did you? Okay, we'll wait just another minute. But today we have another book called Jack and the Beanstalk. And guess what? It's in Spanish too. All right, we'll just give it another few seconds to see if we have more friends joining us. Hi, Miss Jenna, welcome. Okay. Me too, I love learning Spanish. All right. Have you heard the story of Jack and the Beanstalk? Who do you think the story is about? I bet it's about Jack. What is a beanstalk? It's a funny word. A beanstalk, that's what grows out of the ground, and beans grow on it. That's where beans come from. All right, so this book is called Jack and the Beanstalk. In Spanish, it's called Juan y los frijoles magicos. So this story is an old fairy tale that's been around for a long time. And in this book, the story is told by Carol Ottolenghi. And it's illustrated, so the pictures are drawn by Guy Porfirio. I hope that's how you say his name. All right, Jack and the Beanstalk. Look at the pictures first. Once upon a time, a poor widow lived with her son, Jack. Son, Jack's mother said, we need money. You must take the cow to town and sell it. There's Jack and his mom. Where's he taking the cow? He's taking the cow to town. Why do they need to sell the cow? So they can have some money. Jack was halfway to town when a man stopped him. Jack, said the man, I will give you 5 magic beans for your cow. Do you think he should trade the cow for 5 magic beans? Let's see. Jack traded the cow for the beans. He went home very pleased with the deal. He got 5 magic beans. Do you think his mom is happy that he sold the cow for beans? Jack's mother was not pleased. There is no such thing as magic beans, she cried. Angrily, she threw the beans out the window. Now we have no cow and no money. Uh-oh, I don't think she's very happy. But when Jack woke up the next morning, he looked out the window where his mom threw the beans, and a thick beanstalk stretched up to the clouds. They were magic beans, he whispered. Without waking his mother, Jack climbed up the beanstalk. He climbed up and up past the clouds. What did he find? He found a castle in the clouds. Those must be magic beans. At the top of the beanstalk, he saw a castle. Who do you think lives in the castle? Look, there's Jack. He looks so little. Jack knocked on the castle door, and a giant woman opened it. Do you have any work I can do for food? Asked Jack. Thud, thud, thud. It is my husband. Hide so he does not eat you. He wasn't afraid of the giant at all. He just asked for a job. Uh-oh, I think that's the husband. He's a giant too. The giant came in and he said, Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Don't be silly, his wife said. You just smell breakfast. After he ate breakfast, the giant began counting his gold. He soon fell asleep. When you see his gold stacks, that would be a lot to count. Just a little gold would feed my mother and me for a long time, Jack thought. So he snatched a small bag and climbed down the beanstalk. Uh-oh, is that very nice? He took the gold from the giant. Jack told his mother where he got the gold, and she said, Those giants robbed us of that gold and 2 treasures. Good job, Jack. So he got his gold back, because that gold belonged to his mom. The next morning, Jack climbed the beanstalk again. He banged on the castle door, and the giant woman peered down at him. Are you the thief who was here yesterday? She demanded. Was he there yesterday? Yes. I am no thief, said Jack. Thud, thud, thud. It is my husband. Hide so he does not eat you. The giant came in and he said, Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. You smell breakfast, said the wife. Eat while it's still hot. Who do you see down there? Yep, Jack's hiding. After he ate, the giant brought out a goose. Why do you think he has a goose in his house? Lay, the giant roared, and the goose laid a golden egg on the table. Oh my gosh, the goose lays golden eggs? The giant's eyes began to hurt from looking at the shiny gold, so he closed his eyes. What do you think happens next? He falls asleep again. You were right. As soon as the giant fell asleep, Jack grabbed the goose and he quickly slid down the beanstalk. He took the goose too. Jack knew it was risky to go back to the castle again, but the next morning, before his mother woke, he climbed to the castle. But this time, he hid in the washtub. Soon he heard thud, thud, thud. The giant came in and he took one sniff. Use your nose and sniff. And he said, Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell. You certainly do, interrupted his wife. That little thief is probably hiding in the cupboard. But Jack was not there. Do you remember where he's hiding? He's hiding in the wash bin. After breakfast, the giant got out a golden harp. "Play!" he roared. That looks pretty. The beautiful harp music put the giant to sleep. Man, he must be tired. He falls asleep all the time. Jack grabbed the harp and it screamed, "Master, master!" And the giant woke and ran after Jack. Oh no! Jack scrambled down the beanstalk to his mother, and he grabbed an axe and whacked at the stalk until it snapped in two, and both the giant and the beanstalk crashed to the ground. That was the end of the giant. Jack and his mother, the goose, and the harp lived happily ever after. The end. So Jack was able to get back all of the things that the giant had stolen from his mom. Yay! All right, let's see if you can tell the story now. So who is the story about? The story was about a boy named Jack. So what did Jack's mother ask him to do at the beginning of the story? She said, "Take the cow to town and sell him for money." So Jack was taking the cow to town. Can you help me tell the story? Then what happened? He came across a man with, what did he have? Magic beans. Do you remember how many beans he had? He had 5 magic beans. Can you show me 5 fingers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. He traded the cow for 5 magic beans. Now, was his mom mad or was she happy? She was mad. So she threw the beans out the window. Then when Jack woke up the next morning, what did he see out the window? A giant beanstalk. And the beanstalk went all the way up through the clouds. Wow. And what did he see at the very top of the beanstalk? Jack climbed up the beanstalk and he saw a castle. Good job. Who lived in the castle? The giant. Good. The giant and his wife lived in the castle. Fee, fi, fo, fum. So when the giant fell asleep on the first day, do you remember what Jack took from him? He took the gold coins. Good, he took the coins and he brought them back to his mom. And what did she say about those coins? She said the giant had stolen those coins and 2 treasures from her and his dad. So Jack was taking back their gold. So Jack went up again. And the giant had a goose. And what did the goose lay? A golden egg. Very good. So the goose laid golden eggs. Then what did the giant do? He fell asleep again. So Jack took the goose and his golden egg, and they went back down the beanstalk. And then, did he go up the beanstalk again? He did. He went up the beanstalk, climbed up, went into the castle, and he hid from the giant. And when the giant pulled out his magic harp, the giant fell asleep again. So when the giant fell asleep, what did Jack do? He took the harp this time and took it back down the beanstalk to his mom. So now Jack has the gold and their two treasures, the goose with the golden eggs and the harp. Very good. So he got all the things back that the giant had stolen. But what happened when he was taking the harp back down? The giant woke up. The giant heard him and chased after him and tried to climb down the beanstalk. So what did Jack do? Jack took the axe. This is an axe. And he chopped down the beanstalk. And he chopped and chopped, and both the giant and the beanstalk fell from the clouds. So Jack and his mother were safe with all of their treasures. The end. Good storytelling. Thank you for your help. So what do you think we should do now? Do you remember that there were other words in the story? We read the story in English. And now for our friends who speak Spanish, another language, let's read it again in Spanish. Now listen along. You know what the story is now. Juan y los frijoles mágicos. Hace mucho tiempo, una viuda pobre vivía con su hijo Juan. So Juan is what we'll call Jack in the story. Can you say Juan? Hijo, dijo la mamá de Juan, necesitamos dinero. We need money. Tienes que llevar la vaca al pueblo y venderla. So cow in Spanish is vaca. Juan iba a mitad de camino hacia un pueblo cuando un hombre lo detuvo. Juan, dijo el hombre, te daré 5 frijoles mágicos a cambio de tu vaca. I'll give you 5 magic beans for your cow. Juan cambió la vaca por los frijoles y se fue a casa muy complacido con el trato. He was very pleased with the trade. Was his mom pleased? Was she happy? No. La mamá de Juan no estaba contenta. No existe tal cosa como frijoles mágicos, gritó ella. Enojada, tiró los frijoles por la ventana. No, ahora no tenemos ni vaca ni dinero. So she was not happy at all. She did not believe in the magic beans. A la mañana siguiente, cuando Juan despertó, miró por la ventana. What did he see out the window? The beanstalk. Un grueso tallo de frijoles subía hasta alcanzar las nubes. Eran frijoles mágicos. Sin despertar a su mamá, Juan se trepó por el tallo y vio un castillo. He saw the castle. Juan tocó a la puerta del castillo, knocked on the door, y una mujer gigante le abrió. ¿Tiene algún trabajo que yo pueda hacer a cambio de comida? Do you have any work I can do in exchange for food? Preguntó Juan. Thud, thud, thud. Who's coming? The husband, the giant. Es mi esposo. Escóndete para que no te coma. Hide so he doesn't eat you. El gigante entró y dijo, Fee, fi, fo, fum. Huelo la sangre de un inglés. No seas tonto, dijo la esposa. Lo que hueles es el desayuno. You just smell breakfast. Después de comer, el gigante empezó a contar sus monedas de oro. Pronto se quedó dormido. He was counting his little gold again. Solo unas cuantas monedas de oro nos daría de comer a mi madre y a mí por mucho tiempo. So if we just had a little bit of that gold, my mom and I could eat for a long time, pensó Juan, y tomó una pequeña bolsa y bajó por el tallo. So he took a little bag of gold and went on the beanstalk. Juan le contó a su mamá dónde había conseguido las monedas de oro. Esos gigantes nos robaron ese oro y 2 tesoros, dijo ella. She said, they robbed us of that treasure. A la mañana siguiente, Juan trepó el tallo nuevamente y tocó a la puerta del castillo. La mujer gigante lo abrió. ¿Eres tú el ladrón que estuvo ayer aquí? Preguntó. Were you the thief that was here yesterday? No soy un ladrón, dijo Juan. I'm not a thief. Thud, thud, thud. Who do you think's coming? Is that his loud footsteps? Es mi esposo. Escóndete para que no te coma. El gigante entró y dijo, Fee, fi, fo, fum. Huelo la sangre de un inglés. Lo que hueles es el desayuno, dijo su esposa. Come mientras está caliente. Después de comer, el gigante sacó un ganso. He brought out a goose. Pon un huevo, rugió el gigante. El ganso puso un huevo de oro sobre la mesa. He laid a gold egg on the table. Los ojos del gigante comenzaron de doler al mirar el brillo del oro, así que lo cerró. The gold was so bright that it hurt his eyes, so he closed his eyes and fell asleep. Tan pronto como el gigante se durmió, Juan agarró al ganso. Luego se deslizó rápidamente por el tallo. Oh, now he took the goose. Juan sabía que era peligroso regresar al castillo. A la mañana siguiente, antes de que su madre despertara, subió al castillo. Pero esta vez Juan se escondió en una tina. He hid in the washtub. Pronto escuchó thud, 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 the footsteps of the giant. El gigante entró, husmeó una vez y dijo, Fee, fi, fo, fum. Sin duda, interrumpió su esposa. Ese pequeño ladrón probablemente esté escondido en el armario. Pero Juan no estaba allí. He wasn't hiding in the cupboard. He was hiding here this time. Después del desayuno, el gigante sacó un arpa de oro. He pulled out a golden harp. ¡Toca! Rugió. Play. La hermosa música del arpa hizo dormir al gigante. So the beautiful music made the giant fall asleep again. Juan agarró el arpa y esta gritó, ¡Maestro, maestro! El gigante se despertó y salió corriendo detrás de Juan. So the sleepy giant woke up and chased after Juan. Do you remember what happens next? Juan bajó con dificultad por el tallo hasta donde estaba su madre. So Jack went all the way down very quickly until he got to his mom. Agarró un hacha, so he grabbed an axe y golpeó el tallo hasta que se rompió en dos. So he chopped at the beanstalk until it snapped in two. Y el gigante y el tallo se estrellaron contra el suelo. Y ese fue el final del gigante. So both the beanstalk and the giant fell out of the sky. Y Juan, su mamá, el ganso, the goose, y el arpa, and the harp, vivieron felices para siempre. And they lived happily ever after. Al fin. The end. Muy bien. Good job, you guys. Did you like the story today? Okay, before we go, tell me one more time. Who was the main character? Who was the main person in the story? It was Jack or Juan. Very good. All right. Thank you for listening, everyone. You did so good today. Well, I hope you can join us again today at 12:30. Miss Jenna, anything else to share? Yeah, bye everyone. We'll see you again at 12:30. Thank you for joining us. Bye.